In this video, you're going to learn the passive income ladder, a simple step-by-step structure that helps you build passive income even if you're starting with very little money, no experience, or no business background. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which layer you're currently on and how to climb to the next one without making the common mistakes that keep people stuck for years. Stay until the end, because I'll show you the story of a young worker who climbed 3 layers of the ladder in less than 8 months, starting with almost nothing. And I'll explain the dangerous shortcut most people try that actually ruins their chance of making passive income long-term. Let's start with a truth most gurus never mention. Passive income is not something you jump into. It is something you build. And just like a ladder, you climb it step by step. If you skip a step, you fall. If you climb one layer at a time, you rise safely and steadily. The passive income ladder is made of 5 layers. Layer 1 is stabilization, reducing financial chaos so you have room to grow. Layer 2 is active income expansion, increasing your current income to create seed money. Layer 3 is semi-passive systems, simple projects that earn small money without constant work. Layer 4 is managed passive income, assets that grow with some supervision. And Layer 5 is true passive income, assets that earn money with almost no maintenance. Most people try to jump directly to Layer 5, buying risky investments or copying trends. But that almost always ends in frustration. In this video, you'll learn how to climb the ladder correctly, starting exactly where you are. So get ready, because understanding this ladder can change the way you approach money forever. The first layer of the passive income ladder is stabilization. Before building anything passive, you need a foundation that doesn't shake. Most people skip this step and jump straight into investments, crypto, online businesses, or risky ideas. But if your financial life is unstable, every opportunity becomes a threat, because one emergency can destroy everything you built. Stabilization doesn't mean extreme saving or cutting everything you enjoy. It means creating enough breathing room so you can take smart risks without panic. The goal is simple. You need just enough order in your finances to start building on top of it. Here's how stabilization works. Step 1. Know your minimum monthly needs. Not luxuries, not dreams, basic survival numbers. Step 2. Build a micro buffer of 1 week's worth of expenses. Not a month, not 6 months, just 1 week. This tiny step alone reduces stress dramatically. Step 3. Eliminate any financial leaks. Subscriptions you forgot, small daily purchases that add up, services you don't use. These small leaks quietly steal your seed money. Stabilization also includes controlling emotional spending. When your emotions control your purchases, passive income becomes impossible. When you control your emotions, you finally get the power to build. Here's a real example. A 20-year-old student stabilized his finances by reducing random spending and creating a weekly buffer. In 1 month, he found himself with an extra $50 every week. That small amount became the seed money for his next layer of the ladder. Without stabilization, he would have stayed stuck at 0. Stabilization is not about perfection. It's about clarity and control. Once you have that, everything else becomes easier. Now let's move to the second layer of the passive income ladder, active income expansion. This is the layer almost everyone ignores, yet it is the most important source of fuel for everything you want to build later. Passive income requires seed money. Seed money comes from expanding your active income. And the truth is simple. If you don't increase your earning power right now, the higher layers of the ladder become extremely slow or impossible to climb. Active income expansion doesn't mean getting a new job. It doesn't mean working more hours. It means improving your ability to generate more value where you already are. Your job, your skills, your time, and your connections are tools you can upgrade. Here's how this layer works. Step 1. Identify the fastest skill you can improve that would help you make more money within your current situation. Clear communication, faster execution, organization, customer handling, or learning a new tool. These upgrades can increase your income surprisingly quickly. Step 2. Eliminate income blockers. These are habits that reduce your professional value. Missing deadlines, poor organization, weak communication, or inconsistency. Removing blockers is often the fastest income boost because it improves your reputation immediately. Step 3. Apply the value loop. Deliver clean work, add one small improvement, follow up, and stay consistent. This technique alone can lead to promotions, raises, tips, bonuses, or more freelance clients. Here's a real example. A young cashier improved her value by reorganizing the counter area, greeting customers more clearly, and learning the store's inventory system. Within 3 months, her manager offered her a supervisor role. Same job, same store, more income. Active income expansion is the engine of a ladder. When your active income grows, you gain the freedom to climb to the next layer confidently. Now let's move to the third layer of the passive income ladder, semi-passive systems. This is where you begin making money without being present every second, but you still guide the system so it grows. Think of it as planting a small tree. You don't have to water it every day, but when you do, it grows stronger. Semi-passive systems are simple projects that generate small amounts of income regularly. They don't require big investments, and they don't require advanced skills. They only require consistency. Here are examples of semi-passive systems. Number 1, selling digital products that you create once and update occasionally. Things like templates, guides, checklists, simple tools, or printables. Number 2, affiliate pages where you recommend products you genuinely use, earning commissions every time someone buys. Number 3, micro-content channels that grow slowly over time. YouTube Shorts, Pinterest boards, TikTok pages, or niche Instagram accounts. These platforms can generate passive money once they reach a steady audience. The key to semi-passive systems is repetition and refinement. You create something small, publish it, watch what happens, improve it, and repeat. Most people quit after one attempt, but those who keep going gradually build a portfolio of small income streams that add up. Here's a real example. A college student started selling simple productivity templates online. The first month, he made only $5. The second month, $30. By month 6, he was earning over $200 a month from templates he created long before. Small efforts, repeated consistently, turned into semi-passive income. Semi-passive systems teach you something important. You don't need to go viral to earn money. You just need assets that keep working for you quietly in the background. Now let's move to the fourth layer of the passive income ladder, managed passive income. This is where your money starts working for you more directly. But unlike true passive income, managed passive income still requires light supervision, occasional adjustments, and a basic understanding of the system you're using. Managed passive income includes assets like long-term index funds, dividends, peer-to-peer lending, rental arbitrage, or low-maintenance digital products that earn consistently. These systems don't depend on your daily effort, but they do require smart decisions and basic monitoring. Here's how to begin with this layer. Step 1. Decide how much seed money you can allocate consistently. It doesn't have to be huge. Even $10 or $20 per week can create real results over time. Step 2. Choose one simple, safe option to start with. Long-term index funds are often the easiest entry point because they grow steadily without needing constant attention. Step 3. Automate your contributions. Set up a small recurring deposit every week or every month. Automation is powerful because it removes emotion from the process. You're no longer trying to time the market or guess the perfect moment. You're simply building your assets slowly and consistently. Here's an example. A young office worker invested $20 a week into a long-term index fund. After a year, she didn't feel like she had done much. But when she checked her account, the growth shocked her. Not only had her contributions added up, but she also gained extra returns from the market. That moment changed her perspective. She realized that slow, steady growth can become something big with time. Managed passive income is where your financial seeds start turning into small trees. They grow with gentle care, not constant effort. Now let's move to the fifth and final layer of the passive income ladder, true passive income. This is the level most people dream about, earning money with almost no maintenance, no constant involvement, and no active effort. But it's also the layer most people try to reach too early, which is why they fail. True passive income comes from assets that continue generating money whether you're working, sleeping, or even on vacation. These include royalties, automated businesses, rental income from well-managed properties, dividends from strong portfolios, or fully automated online systems that run themselves. But here's the critical truth. True passive income only works when the lower layers of the ladder are strong. Without stabilization, income expansion, semi-passive systems, and managed passive income, reaching this level becomes unstable and risky. Here's how to approach true passive income safely. Step 1. Choose an asset that fits your personality. If you prefer digital work, you might build automated content libraries or evergreen learning products. If you prefer financial assets, you might focus on dividend portfolios or real estate funds. The point is to choose something that aligns with you so you can manage it easily. Step 2. Automate everything you can. Automate payments, scheduling, hosting, investing, or distribution. Automation is the secret that transforms active projects into passive machines. Step 3. Check your systems periodically. True passive income does not require daily attention, but it does require occasional adjustments to keep everything running smoothly. Here's a real example. A content creator built a small library of automated tutorial videos. None of the videos went viral, but they ranked well over time. After a year, those old videos earned money every month without new work. It wasn't magic. It was structure. True passive income is the reward for climbing the ladder the right way. Slow, steady, smart. Now that we've covered all 5 layers of the passive income ladder, it's time to talk about the biggest mistake people make, trying to build passive income from the top down instead of the bottom up. This single mistake is the reason most people lose money, quit too early, or believe passive income doesn't work. Here's the problem. When people skip layers, they create financial instability. They jump into investments before stabilizing their life. They try to build a digital business before improving their active income. They chase true passive income before creating small semi-passive systems. And as a result, everything collapses under pressure. The passive income ladder is powerful because each layer supports the next one. Stabilization gives you calm. Active income expansion gives you seed money. Semi-passive systems teach you consistency. Managed passive income teaches you growth. True passive income gives you freedom. When you build in this order, everything becomes smoother and safer. Here's how to avoid the top-down trap. Step 1. Identify your current layer honestly. Don't pretend you're on layer 4 if you're still struggling with layer 1. Step 2. Commit to climbing one layer at a time. No skipping. Step 3. Review your progress every month. Ask yourself what improved and what needs more consistency. Here's a real example. A young freelancer tried to jump directly into crypto investments. He didn't have a financial buffer, his active income was unstable, and he had no semi-passive systems. When the market dropped, he panicked and sold everything at a loss. He wasn't wrong to try investing. He was wrong to skip the earlier layers. Months later, he restarted from layer 1 and slowly climbed back up. His progress became steady once he followed the ladder correctly. The ladder exists to protect you. When you respect the order, you reduce stress and increase your chances of long-term success. Now let's talk about how to identify exactly which layer of the passive income ladder you're on. Most people assume they're further ahead than they really are, and that misunderstanding slows down their progress. The ladder works only when you start exactly where you are, not where you wish you were. Here's how to diagnose your layer. If your finances feel chaotic, unpredictable, stressful, or unclear, you're at layer 1, stabilization. If you consistently feel like you don't earn enough to save or invest, you're at layer 2, active income expansion. If you can save small amounts but struggle to grow your money over time, you're at layer 3, semi-passive systems. If you're already building small assets and want them to grow with less effort, you're at layer 4, managed passive income. And if your assets already generate money without daily involvement, you're on layer 5, true passive income. Once you identify the layer, the next step is simple. Work only on the actions of that layer until it feels stable. Don't rush. Don't upgrade too early. If you're in stabilization, build a weekly buffer and eliminate financial leaks. If you're in active income expansion, improve your skills and remove income blockers. If you're in semi-passive systems, publish small assets consistently. If you're in managed passive income, automate your investments. If you're in true passive income, maintain your systems and diversify. Here's a real example. A young teacher realized she was stuck between layers 2 and 3. She had stabilized her finances, but she hadn't increased her income enough to support long-term growth. Once she accepted her real position, she focused on improving her active income. Within months, she had enough seed money to restart her semi-passive systems. Her progress accelerated dramatically because she stopped pretending and started building correctly. Knowing your true starting point is one of the biggest advantages you can give yourself. Now let's break down how to climb the passive income ladder faster without feeling overwhelmed. The goal is not to rush. The goal is to eliminate friction so every step feels natural. When you reduce resistance, you move forward automatically, even if the progress feels small at first. The first method is micro upgrades. Instead of trying to make big changes, make tiny improvements every week. Add $5 more to your buffer. Improve one small part of your workflow. Create one simple digital asset. Automate one small payment. Micro upgrades compound over time and create huge results without burning you out. The second method is consistent scheduling. Assign one day of the week to each layer. For example, Mondays for stabilization tasks, Tuesdays for active income, Wednesdays for semi-passive projects, Thursdays for managed passive tasks, and Fridays for reviewing automation. You're not working on every layer at once. You're giving each one a little attention weekly, so they all grow slowly together. The third method is friction removal. Identify the small habits that stop your progress. Overspending, lack of planning, inconsistent routines, emotional purchases, or forgetting to track your money. Remove these friction points one at a time. When you eliminate friction, you don't need motivation. Your system becomes smooth. There's a great example of a 26-year-old who applied these methods. He didn't have money for big investments, but he used micro upgrades to build a small buffer, improved his work skills weekly, created simple templates online, and automated a tiny investment each month. After a year, he was earning from 3 layers of the ladder at once. No burnout, no overwhelm, just steady progress. Climbing the ladder faster is not about effort. It's about removing friction and letting your systems pull you upward. Now let's bring everything together with a final reality check. Most people dream of passive income, but very few ever reach it because they build without a structure. They chase shortcuts, copy random trends, or jump straight into risky investments. The passive income ladder exists to protect you from that cycle. It gives you a clear, predictable path that anyone can follow, no matter where you're starting from. Here's what you need to remember. Layer 1 gives you stability. Layer 2 gives you income power. Layer 3 gives you small assets. Layer 4 gives you growth. And Layer 5 gives you freedom. When you respect this order, your financial life becomes calmer, clearer, and stronger. Everything you've learned today is practical. You don't need luck. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't even need a big starting amount. You just need to climb the ladder one layer at a time and stay consistent. There's a final example that shows how powerful this structure really is. A young woman working as a barista followed the ladder for a full year. She stabilized her finances, increased her income by becoming the most reliable worker on her team, created simple digital products that sold slowly, automated small investments, and eventually built a portfolio that grew every month with almost no effort. 1 year later, she had multiple income streams. Not because she worked harder than everyone else, but because she climbed smarter. If this video helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. And in the next video, I'll show you the opportunities that will make people rich in 2027 and why starting today gives you a massive advantage.